Good morning. It is time for another general collective energy reading. Please pick up what is meant for you and drop the rest for somebody else to appreciate. Please make sure to like, share, comment, subscribe. It really helps the channel, and it'll help me grow as a person and as a influencer and a tarot reader. If you have any questions, please feel free. I do offer tarot readings, tarot oracle readings, and yeah, let's just hop into the reading as it goes. So I'm gonna start a little bit different today. We're gonna start with the Rider deck. Rider deck. Gonna give us some clarity. Alright, let's see what we've got today. Not everything's gonna resonate with you, so don't complain if it doesn't. Alright, so the first card, oh, we got two. So we've got the High Priestess and the Queen of Swords. All right, so these are two heavenly energies. One which represents the duality of a feminine nature, and one which is this power and strength of a feminine nature. Again, if you've been with me since the beginning, you'll know that I do 3 cards spreads. Okay. I do 3 card spreads. The world reversed. And then sometimes I get a bonus card. Who knows? It really depends. So there are 2 energies. So I am actually a little bit unsure of what certain cards have to represent, especially when it comes to like the world card. I honestly am kind of getting a connection with all surrounding energies, especially when it comes to the world card and of course the 2 feminine energies of the High Priestess and the Queen of Swords. I'm gonna go ahead and pick one more card just to get a little clarity off of it, just to get some straightforward answers. Okay, the 3 of Cups. So the power of 3 is very important in this scenario, especially with the world reversed. The power of 3, a Temperance card on the bottom. All right. So the power of 3 is very prevalent in this reading. With the 3 of Cups, there will be a shared victory between 3 feminine energies. This energies will include the Queen of Swords and the High Priestess, which have shown their hand as in having the world and all that's connected to it, or being connected to the world itself, right? Let's go ahead and get some clarifying cards. I'm going to see what we pull from the astrology oracle deck and see if we can get either a time frame or who might be involved. A little more clarity is always definitely, I'm not taking that one. Okay, take that one. Okay, so there's definitely a Cancer. There's Cancer energy heavy in this energy. Let's just keep going. Alright, the 8th house. So a Cancer 8th house And the Black Moon Lilith. And I did a little more research on the cards as we go through, so just bear with me as I get some clarity. So there's definitely heavy emotions, especially within the 8th house, it being a Cancer. So intimacy, joint ventures, mystery, partner resources. So this is definitely a partnership that we're going through right now, especially with the Cancer being heavily prevalent in the 8th house. There is a lot of energy swirling around partnerships, intimacy, and shared finances. And with Lilith active, the Black Moon Lilith reveals hidden taboos in regards to relationships. So basically hidden judgments, or you know, the oh, you're too good for this kind of thing, or you know, you deserve better, blah 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 blah, a taboo or sentiment in regards to a relationship or relationships in general, right? Between two high priestesses, well, between a high priestess and a queen of swords, as well as them not receiving the world, and 3 cups coming together. So the 3 of cups definitely signifies the power of 3 in most instances, and 3 energies swirling around the entire reading. While I see the world is facing in reverse. So with the world in reverse, it really shows me that the connecting energies are starting to pull back. In this instance, with the 8th house, this is definitely having a focus around intimacy. So the energies are definitely in a separation, in a mode of separation. Definitely in a mode of separation. However, is this separation good for the energies is the real question. Because, you know, not all separations are bad. Some separations are necessary for introspection and for a proper look at how everything went, just so that you can learn a lesson, right? So this one dealing with partnerships and perpetual motion forward. So there's definitely forward movement here with these, with the coming together of 3. There's a lot of love energy surrounding this connection. Okay, my last 2 cards. Okay, the Heart and the Divine Rising. So, Heart is definitely connected to these energies. Definitely prevalent in these energies, especially with the heart chakra available. So these are dealing with matters of the heart. This is like heavy emotional energy, and there's some intimacy involved within the energy that needs to happen. There's an outpouring of emotions and opening up that needs to happen in regards to any forward movement that is wanting to happen. All I'm hearing that song by John Legend, give me the green light, give me just one night, I'm ready to go right now, I'm ready to go right now. We can go all night. Give me the green light. That's the song I'm channeling at this moment in regards to this reading. So there's definitely a communication that needs to be had in regards to whatever situation is going on in the back ends. I'll switch decks. I'm gonna use a deck I haven't used in quite some time. With the energy swirling around this, let me go ahead and get clarifying for the World card. I know it's not the same deck. I'm using the Rider deck, and I'm using a book for a completely different deck. But you know what? Sometimes they have the same information. I don't care. Excuse me, because I literally woke up like 2 seconds before I filmed this. So, you know, late nights. Hey. And what I'll start doing is I'll start doing live readings as well, so that you guys can get them in real time. Anybody who joins the live reading can enter into a drawing to earn a free reading from me. Right now, okay, so clarifying the World card in the reverse. As beautiful flowers are, knows their forms are fleeting, but remember that when blooms fall, they make a way for new growth and emerge. You may find yourself hanging on to old habit, frame of mind, or relationship that is holding you back and stifling your new growth. So, bad habits. This is what I'm getting for clarity. There is some bad habits that need to be rectified and things that need to be let go of in order for movement to happen, in order for a change to happen. But if you decide to go down the same path, I mean, it's gonna delay you, but it's not gonna, you're not gonna stop moving forward, it's just gonna delay you. I don't want you to think that you're gonna just automatically get stuck where you're at. But hell, from what it's looking like, there's no stuck energy here. Ooh. There is no stuck energy. Now, I am using the DC Tarot deck. This is my favorite deck, especially because I am a huge superhero fan. Yes, I did switch between 2 tarot decks, okay? Don't judge me. I don't have time for that childish shit. Again, I pulled 3 cards from each deck that I use, and then we're gonna get some clarifying angel numbers to close out the reading. Give me clarity. How should they move in order to gain the best outcome? The Star. Alright, so I've got the 9 of Swords and the Star. Okay. I've got the 9 of Swords and the Star card. Looking down from above, the female Superman. Or, female Superman. A Superwoman! Superwoman! Okay, looking down from above. So the only person that is allowed to sit high and look low is normally God himself, right? Of course, many people do it, especially people who can afford to sit high. They will. All right. The 4 of Wands reverse, yeah. All right. You. Yeah, enough for you. So I've got a whole bunch of swords. I got the 9 of Swords. Let's get a clarifying card for that one. Upright. It may seem like a soul taker is hovering above you, just waiting to fall, but it's all in your head. The 9 of Swords is anxiety and perhaps even nightmares. If left unchecked, these fears become self-fulfilling prophecies. The best way to combat this is by teaming up with a trusted friend. You don't need to fight this battle alone. What you need to do is an objective voice, a fresh perspective, and a good night's sleep. That's a good one. So definitely pay attention to your thoughts, your mindset in this time, because your mindset can cause a lot more harm than good if not checked properly. Note, it's all in what you want. It's all in what you choose to pursue. And you have a choice to make between two avenues. Excuse me. Goodness gracious. There's a lot of energy in this one. I don't know. I had to pull like 2 tarot spreads, so it's not just a one thing, right? Let's go ahead and clarify the star card, because it'll come together as they come together, right? So we got Superwoman in the star card. All right. So upright, like the teenage carrot, don't be afraid to share the power with others. You are entering a personal period of growth and abundance, unlocking the highest potential. Enjoy standing under the star and let the lights fill you with hope. So a dispersive power is needed. If you hold all the cards, you need to start handing those cards out, right? Because those cards are only going to benefit you as time goes on. Now, I'm not saying give out all your power and all your cards, but definitely start using discernment to choose where you need to put your energy and who you need to put your energy into, because doing it alone is not an option. We are not Superman or Superwoman. We can't do everything by ourselves and expect the most amazing results. And to clarify, with the 4 of Wands reversed, you might be having a party of one, as the reversed 4 of Wands can mean feelings of isolation or tensions with your loved ones. While things are going well for you, you may find yourself getting pulled into other people's problems. Be patient. The uncertainty will pass, leaving the room for camaraderie you crave. So patience is definitely going to play a big factor in the continuation and your perpetual movement forward. You might be caught in a situation that you are not 100% sure of, or I don't know how to explain that. Uncertainty is going to dissolve at the end of the day. So if you're uncertain about a situation, there will be light and clarity brought to the situation, as well as to your end and what role you play. So make sure you pay attention to how you're doing things and what role you're going to play in the end, what portion or who you're going to interact with at the end of the day, because these are all going to play a part in what happens next in your story. Excuse me. It's important for you to take care of yourself, take care of your mind, especially because if you want to reach that position of the divine rising and operating for matters of the heart, it'll take from you. It'll take a lot from you, but it'll be worth every moment, if I may say so myself. It's like how do I say, in my channeling lotto, you want a young bitch with ambition, play your role. So somebody is definitely operating from a space of anxiety. And I'm not going to say ego, because this one doesn't feel too much like the egoic way of operations. It feels like a lot of anxiety and fear around how this person's operating. And the only thing that can happen is, only thing that they can do right now is fortify the connections that they have in order to move forward with their lives, because of course things are not going 100% as planned. In order for forward movement, there needs to be some kind of reconnection, there needs to be some kind of communication with the right people. Unless, and if there is no communication with the right people, or if they decide they just want to go out alone, I mean, they'll still get to where they're going. It's just gonna take them a lot longer, right? And these are the messages that I'm channeling at the end of the day. So it's like, it's kind of difficult to like give you a full pinpoint, because I don't know you. I don't know you. I don't know none of y'all. So do not think that I am talking strictly about one person, but I want y'all to really pay attention to your mindset, right? This is a collective energy reading, so this is for anybody who is listening, right? Different messages are going to resonate with different people. Apparently there is a lot of forward movement in this specific reading that we have to pay attention to, especially because this forward movement could be it is with both the divine, the heart chakra, and the cosmic tones of the heart, or cosmic heart. This is a very heavy heart-centered reading, right? And it's very specific for somebody. All I know is that the 8th house is in Cancer. So again, there's a lot of emotions running through this reading alone. And unless we operate from a space of, you can't just operate from a space of the mind 24/7, right? Because your mind can trick you. Your mind can trick you into believing things that are not real, right? If you operate from a state of, my mind is this 24/7, your mind's gonna take over, and you might end up destroying yourself, or, you know, going down a path that you don't want to go down, all that good jazz, right? But operating from spaces of the heart, if you're feeling like heavy emotions, making sure to communicate those and express those in the ways that you need to, that's what's really going to push you in the direction that you need to go. Now, and again, that's clarifying with the Perpetual Motion card and the Divine Rising. So you can only rise if you're expressing yourself properly, and if you know how to express yourselves in the moment. I'm not saying that you will be 100% okay in regards to the incidents. This might not be an entirely happy endeavor. However, getting that out there and being able to communicate that with people, that is where most of your how do you say, that is where your using your heart is necessary in this situation, rather than using your mind, your ego, your anxiety, your depression. Try to look past everything that could go wrong and look at what can go right. So my biggest thing, and this is something I always say to myself, I'm going to prepare for the worst, but always expect the best. Because you never want to expect the worst and prepare for the best. Because if you expect the worst and prepare for the best, you're going to get the worst end of the stick, and then the best is going to completely sit you back. No, prepare for the worst, just in case anything happens. Expect the best out of a situation. Expect a good outcome. But if it doesn't, don't overhype yourself, right? Don't overhype the situation as it is. Don't make people feel less than what they are. Don't overdo that shit, right? Because it's not worth it. It's really not worth it. It's a situation of, there is isolation currently. but it's what you're willing to accept at the end of the day in exchange for the respect you deserve and the respect you have not gotten, right? Or the respect you are getting, right? So you want to kind of pay attention to what you're gaining in a situation, especially in regards to yourself. And it's not always talking about financial spaces, but there's a lot of emotions running through here. What new perspectives can you gain from what you've got going on, or from the conflicts or situations that have arisen within the most recent time periods? I don't give names because, to be completely honest, why would I give you the name of somebody if I don't know who I'm speaking about? Because a lot of people have a lot of different names, and some names are repeating. You know, not everybody knows everybody's names, and I don't want to just single out people in a reading, especially because I don't know who these people are. I don't know who it is. If we're having a one-on-one reading, I might pull some names for you, but honestly, it's not something that I like to do, especially because what's the use of it? Sorry guys, we got them seasonal allergies coming in. Yeah, it is that time of year for me. So again, continuing forward, and the one song that I'm channeling right now, that I'm channeling, we're all in this together, and we know where we are for our stars, and we see that. If anybody remembers High School Musical, like, I went way back, I was like, oh, okay, High School Musical, we're all in this together. So there is, again, teamwork that needs to happen. There is an opening of the heart that needs to activate the entirety of everything that's going on. I see that there is going to be a clash. There will be a clash between two people before things come together. So it's just in making the right choices and communicating with the right people so that you have the right information or the right everything to move forward, and so that you're not completely left in the dark, you know. The heart illuminates. It illuminates you to who is around, who you can and cannot trust. I mean, your heart will resonate with people, and you'll feel a soul connection with the people that you're supposed to be around. You're gonna feel strings. I know you might want to do a cord cutting ritual, but I don't say cord cutting rituals are always necessary. However, you want to truly discern whether a relationship needs it to be cut, and you'll be able to discern that. And the way I do it is completely different from everybody else, because normally I feel a little tug at my heartstring, and if I feel like the tug is pulling way too much for what is being requested, that is, or what is being spoken about, then I'm officially going to cut that communication, right? Because I shouldn't have to overdo, or, you know, my heartstrings should not be over pushed just because, you know, a situation is what it is. I know shit can hurt. Gotta take them L's, honey. But at the end of the day, you take them L's, you gotta come for a win. There's always going to be situations where you'll be rejected and you'll be judged, but make sure you're paying attention to how you're perceiving an entire situation, or you're perceiving something in general. I don't want you to miss out on your rise because of matters of the heart, because your heart is so closed off to everything and everybody. And envy and jealousy does play a part in most situations. However, I refuse. Don't let it kill you. Don't let it hurt you. Don't let it kill you. And that's the message I got for y'all today. I hope y'all enjoyed this message. I hope you got something from the message. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, please feel free to go ahead and drop those below. If you like, comment, and subscribe, it really helps the channel. I really appreciate it, and it would get me started on my journey through tarot reading and oracle communication, right? I look forward to reading for you guys again soon, and I mean, that's all I got for you guys. I hope y'all enjoyed it. Bye.